All right, good morning. It is the 15th of September. Is that the Ides of September? Does September have Ides? I don't know. Anyway, here I am, and here we are, and it's time for the thing of the day. And the thing of the day is a Guy Clark song. It's kind of a recitation, mostly, with a bit of singing. And it's sad and it's a little gritty, but I've always loved it. It's called Let 'Em Roll. Tried and true. He'd done just about everything a man could do. He'd worked on the freighters, he'd worked on cars, he'd worked on farms, and he'd worked in the bars. And it was white port that put that look in his eye that a grown man gets when he's needing to cry. He'd sit down on the curb to rest, and his head would fall right down on his chest. And he'd say, every single day it gets just a little bit harder to handle, and yet then he'd lose his thread and his mind would get cluttered. His words would roll away down the gutter. He was elevator man in a cheap hotel in exchange for the rent on a one-room cell, and he's old, years before his time, no thanks to the world and the whiteboard wine. Well, he'd say, son, he always called me son. He said, life for you has just begun. Then he'd tell me a story, and I'd heard it before, about how he fell in love with a Dallas whore. And he could cut through the years to that very night when it all ended in a whorehouse fight, and she turned his last proposal down in favor of being a girl about town. And it's been 17 years right on line. He ain't been straight none of that time. Too many days of fighting the weather, too many nights of not being together. So he died. And when we went through his personal effects, in among the stubs of a welfare check was a crumbling photo of a girl in a door and an address in Dallas and nothing more. Welfare people provided the priest, a couple from a mission down the street sang Amazing Grace, and no one cried, except the lady in black standing off to the side. We all left. She's still standing there, a black veil covering her silver hair. Old one-eyed John says her name's Alice. She used to be a whore in Dallas. Let 'em roll. Let 'em roll. Well, I guess he's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Let 'em roll, let 'em roar. He always said that heaven was just a Dallas whore. Let 'em roll, let 'em roll. Well, I guess he's gone to Dallas, rest his soul. Let 'em roll, Lord, let 'em roar. He always said that heaven was just a Dallas whore. Thanks for listening. Have a good day.